JD Roberts, and you're watching Birdsong and Bedlam, Page to Stage. In today's video, we visit Pash, musical director Hutchinson, at Northwest Recording Studios.
Hello, I'm Paul Pash Hutchinson, producer, creative producer for original artists, aspiring artists, kind of develop, bring everything to the next level, do a lot of mixing, mastering for companies as well and everything. Just actually totally love what I'm doing, and my background's started on keyboards when I was 6, started on guitar when I was about 13, and then did drums, bass, percussion, and ongoing from that. Did an apprenticeship in electronics at British Aerospace, left there, did a tour of Africa, did my soul band, doing soul and reggae, then had an original outfit called Espionage, got signed up to A&M Records in London, got sent to America to work with Queen's producer Roy Thomas Baker, did an album there, then Warner Brothers Elektra in New York bought us off A&M, and we did another album in Hollywood. And Roy Thomas Baker asked me to produce for his company when I was about 22, so which was quite good. So I got to work with some great people, like Motley Crue and Guy out Fleetwood Mac, and just loads of people, really good people that gave me a lot of fantastic gold dust experience. So anyway, I brought all that to the table for the musical. And tried to kind of come in from my angle, which is non-genre based, and obviously, and I was a bit down on musicals anyway, because I found them a bit like everyone was copying everyone else and a bit cliched. So we got, I got carte blanche to kind of, try to build some new roads with it if we could. So we've got kind of a retro prog feel to most of it. There's a little bit of other things thrown in there as well. Very enjoyable up to now. I'm kind of halfway through it. Really happy with the results. Can't wait to get the actors in and put their vocals down on them so we can finish the show album, and then finish. We're doing a commercial album off the back of that as well. Whereas all the songs for the show, that some that didn't even get in the show, will be on that album also. It was a pleasure doing it. I ended up playing a lot of instruments myself on it. Played a lot of bass, guitars, keyboards, pianos and stuff like that. So it's better when someone else comes in and does it, but we had to establish the sound first, so I kind of knew where it was going. The material, the songs were telling me, what they needed. So far, everyone's responded really well to it. The show seems to be really strong, material-wise, song-wise. So we kind of plod on from there. When I get old, essence keeps going on.
Today talking to Paul Pash Hutchinson, our musical director for Birdsong in Bedlam. We're going to be looking at some of the elements of the show, and we're going to be talking about what it is that a musical director does.
We've been the producer, and pretty much being responsible for every little hit and every little note that's played. It really kind of helps my job as the musical director, because I know about the integrity of the song, and how to get it, how to derive at it technically, though without hurting the spirituality of it. Hand played stuff. I think there's only one program track, and I think that's called Dark Groove, and that's just like a manic dance situation for an appropriate part of the show. Some of it's kind of unpolite, in your face, raw, powerful stuff. And some of it's really, really thoughtful stuff and really delicate. So there's nice and light and shade within that. So, but I've enjoyed it, and I've got to use a lot of my old outboard gear, old instruments, and vintage amps and everything like that, but which goes hand in hand with what we're trying to say.
And so we've got, I think there's 13 tracks in the show, isn't there? How long would you say you've spent engineering those 13 tracks to get them to the standard that we've got them?
Engineering would be one part of it, because there's kind of planning. We did loads of pre-production, and I was around certain parts of when the songs were being born, so which helps.
Some of these songs have been around maybe 10-15 years ago. We started writing some of them.
Well, some of the songs I had a chance to record them a long time ago as well. But so I've been involved in it early on. So I've heard it early on, and when you've come together with Stuart and Wendy to me, and then I got sent phone recordings early on, and then I've had to kind of think about how I want to start, the direction I want to start off in, which is basically an honest one, an intuitive one. Whereas I just get the backbone of the song down and then I kind of instinctively know what to go with next. I need the sun. I need the sun to keep from the cold. I want the sun for when I get old. Essence, essence, essence keeps going on.